to see how this is going to roll through. Hey, by the way, Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm just trying to figure out this thing here. I'm trying to different channels and stuff like that, and just want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. I hope next year is going to be better than this past year, and for everybody. So let's see what we got here. If you haven't tried, if you're still doing, if you're doing lives and you're also doing it with StreamYard, try this EVMux. Really good. Um, there's a lot of different features on it, quick access features. So, all right, there we have it. Well, it's been a busy year. Trying to get rid of some health issues and getting run around by insurance companies and also by doctors and everybody. So here we go. Hey, Bat, how you doing? Rihanna, how you doing from Colorado? How you been? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Bat, what's going on? I'm getting messages left and right here. Let's see what's going on. All right. Anybody doing anything for New Year's? Ever going out anywhere? Or I'm going to hang home. Let's see. I don't know if Lance and all them are going live tonight. I guess we will see later on. So, Lee and Rusty. Let's see. Okay. Well, got some different people chiming in on my. I'm just getting home from work. Yeah, I picked my grandson up from work a little while ago, and it's traffic is starting to look nuts. So I guess I don't know if you get a lot of we get a lot of people that fly in to Vegas for New Year's and stuff like that. But forget about going downtown. I mean, it's just nuts on the strip. So I do what I got to do and stay home. Um, this like I said, this past year, it was a rough one. My knee and everything else like that. So yeah, staying home tonight. Simon's going live. I think. Yeah, I think they said they were going to go live. So I'll pop over and show them some support and see what they're doing. Um, kicking in early tonight. I'm taking my NyQuil. That I need for you to do me a favor. On my Tom Guarver the Keto Cook. If you go on my channel there, get my email, please, and I would like for you to send me out your address. Okay, we have something for you from the both of us that we would like to send you out. So we're going to need your address so we can ship it out to you. Rena LaRue, staying home. Oh no. Oh. Having a heart attack. Geez, I'm sorry. So sorry to hear that. Good God Almighty. Nothing worse. There is nothing worse. Terry, what's up? Edwood Barbecue. Say hello, Bat. Yeah, I mean you've been you've been with us. I can't thank you enough for the support that you show. Really does. Really means a lot to the both of us. So if you could send it out, and I'll let you know exactly when it's going to be sent out to you. Truck shopping. What kind of truck are you looking for? Use one? I mean, to get a new one nowadays, you need to get a bank loan, for crying out loud. You can some of them you can buy a small house. And out here, I mean, the vehicles out here are pretty expensive. So I don't know because of the way I don't know of the traveling that people do. This is getting as bad around here as it was when I lived in Texas. When I lived in Houston, it took me to go 28 miles. I would leave my house at 5:30 in the morning to be to work at 8. Okay, that's how bad the traffic was. Hand to God, that's how crazy the traffic was. I mean, stop and go between I-10 and I tried to go to different back roads and stuff. It was crazy. It was nuts. It's starting to get that way out here too. The only difference is certain times of the day, because all the casinos and stuff, they do alternating shift work. So some might start at 10. They're odd hours. Let's put it that way. So the highways are always packed. Always packed. But I don't know. What are you doing, Terry? You staying home tonight and just it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I work so many damn New Year's throughout the years that I'm content right here. It's just another day to me. Be out with a bunch of whack jobs, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Too much. Too funny. So I'm trying to get this thing figured out here between both channels and stuff. Peanut Trucker, my man. How you doing, brother? Are you home or are you on the road? There's a guy I can tell you some stories. There you go. There you go. I'm taking my medicine early. A couple glasses of wine and it'll do me good. Can't do it like I used to. I watched a couple of Peanuts down in Savannah, Georgia. Okay, cool. Very good. One year I stayed out on the road for the whole year. I didn't go home. I didn't do anything. And matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little history. I used to run for Culligan. I was the Culligan man, okay? And I don't know if you remember, or some of you might be a little young, but the night, New Year's Eve, when Ricky Nelson's plane crashed, okay, I was just coming out of Dallas. And as soon as I heard it on the radio, I was coming across it, and I was heading east, and I was heading to Louisiana. And when I heard the news like that, my truck I was going through construction, and I looked in the mirror and I could feel it. The trailer leaning must have hit something and started rocking. At the same time, the guy saying on the radio that Ricky Nelson's plane crashed. So that's how many years ago that was. And I spent New Year's in I think it was Baton Rouge. I think that's where I spent it, in a small little truck stop. And the waitress had a little pint bottle of Southern Comfort, and we were doing a little couple snorts of that stuff. But Peanut can show you some stuff. Boy, there's some nutty drivers out there. I don't know how you do it anymore, brother. I really don't. It's complete craziness. So, yeah, we're not doing nothing. Weather's cold. Actually, it's right now high. Right now, 59. Not too bad, but coming from the heat and everything, it's pretty cold. It's bone chilling. Let's put it that way. So we are just going to hang out. Probably going to make a little New York strip steak and maybe a couple shrimp tonight, and that's it. The only thing I'm going to watch drop is my eyelids. Completely craziness, especially with all the whack jobs that are out there. 75 in Savannah. Savannah is a beautiful town. Yes, it is. I was in all 48, lower 48. Had the opportunity when I was driving for Culligan. This is going back many, many years. I had the opportunity to go to Alaska. There was a bunch of us that were going to convoy up to Alaska with a bunch of Culligan water softeners, pipes, and all kinds of stuff for a filtration system up there. But I got caught on the East Coast and couldn't get it out in time, so I missed that whole thing. That would have been a great run to drive up into Anchorage. And pork steak, nice. I tell you what, them pork steaks are not bad at all. I'll get the butt. I'll cut them up and make my own steaks. I wish I had still had a saw so I can cut the whole thing into steaks. Bone in the whole bit. But I debone it and take it off that way. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. So what I did was, I don't know if anybody's seen it yet, but on the keto side, I'm starting another series. It's going to be random, any whatever day, no set days, because I'm going to continue with the podcast on Monday. Wednesdays, I'll do my regular keto channel, videos, and then I started today. It's called Keto Quickies. So what it's going to be, around 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, of quick meals that you can make 5 minutes or less, or if it's 6 minutes, whatever. But really quick stuff. And today I did pickled red onion. I love that. And yeah, it works out. It's going to work out good because quick stuff people can make. 1, 2, 3. Don't have to worry about anything. Let's see who we got here. Just keep coming up. Nancy, how you doing? Happy New Year, kiddo. Thanks for coming in. Well, I tell you, what I got to do is I got to lower this down. Yeah, so it's going to be keto quickies, and there again, it's going to be random. More likely on Tuesdays or Thursday after the one, and then on this channel here, Sunday Dinner Chef, I'm going to start getting into a little bit more of. I'm going to go back to stuff in the past, food that we made in the past, and then we're going to get into some collabs. I'm already going to get into. And let's see what Rihanna says here. My granddaughter and I. Oh, they're fantastic. Well, I make them all year round. I mean, it's just a little something extra that you can put, either drop it into a salad or whatever. You can actually make that stuff right there and enhance whatever. I like it. If you cook some pork chops or even on a steak, throw some of them pickled onions on top of it. Really good. Steven, cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. How you doing, brother? Hope everything's fine. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everybody saying hello to one another. I got to shut this volume off of my phone. Yeah, I'm missing that. Okay. So, Peanut, are you just on vacation, or are you driving and hanging out there? Trying to rebuild. Oh no. Well, I tell you, that's a shame. That really is a shame. We had around the corner from. We had my car was trying. They tried to break into my car, and my neighbor upstairs. They actually did break into her car, but you know what? They didn't know what they were doing. I think they were just either crackheads or whatever, just looking for change or money or whatever, something valuable, because they didn't really do too much damage. So, but it's just the idea. The insurance. I mean, $500 to get a lock changed out. It's out of my wheelhouse. I got the Bob there that I use. Yeah, the wife and I spend every year. Cool. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. Damn. Yeah, it's a sin. It's a sin. It really is a sin. And you don't know how to stop them. I mean, you call a cop by time 911 is after the fact. You know what I mean? And it's just completely crazy. I told the manager where I live here, we're sorry, but there's nothing we can do about it, and we can't pay for that because it is actually it's private parking, but my insurance only covers from inside the walls, not outside. And they turned around and gave me a runaround about it. Um, so I said to him, I said, well, here's the problem. Okay. When I do call, when somebody does call, tell them to bring a body bag because I ain't putting up with that crap. Appreciate that, Chief. How you doing today? Okay. Thank you, sir. Let me back up here. I skipped. We got tonight down at the in let's see what they go down at the strip there on Fremont Street is going to be packed. I know at least 4 or 5 people that are going to be going live down there, and whatever music and stuff like that. What a zoo! What a zoo! I guess I'm showing my age. I don't know. Everybody's still saying hello. Let's see. Happy New Year. Everybody's saying Happy New Year. I'm hoping this coming year is going to be a lot better than last year. I mean, between 23 and 24, I was 4 months on my back because of my knee. I had to lose my gig playing with a band, um, and trying to get back into it again is it's pretty crazy. So, but what are you going to do? I mean, there's certain stuff that you can't, you just can't avoid. So, Lewis, Happy New Year, brother. Like button. I appreciate that. Again, Chief, thank you. Salute. Well, insurance cover any of it? Insurance companies anymore now, they're giving you the runaround. I got a letter in the mail stating that I had to call them to find out if I was on a cash. It was called cash rebate or cash back, something that the state is doing. I guess the state kind of figured out that we were getting ripped off for car insurance. You know what I mean? So I called them and they didn't know. They had no clue what I was talking about. Freaking amazing. It just is completely amazing. Oh, look who's here. Meg's Mysteries here. Hello, Meg. That's pretty funny. She's in the other room. Uh, that's pretty funny. So I hope everybody has a good night and do what you want. Enjoy yourselves. That's because that's what it's all about. Life's getting with the food prices and stuff like that. I mean, everybody can bitch and moan about it, but you know what? You got to deal with the hand you were dealt, and that's basically proof of ownership. Oh, Jesus! But they can come up with some wild stuff. Why they can't? The lady did say to me today, with all the trouble in Florida, okay, they're pulling out of homeowners. No more homeowners insurance, renters insurance, none of that stuff. Just car insurance. And she said they're talking really hard about that. Something about pooling all the insurances into one thing to see if they can lower the prices down, and everybody sort of contributed to it. That's nuts. It's a scheme anyway. So, and the mandatory that you have got to have car insurance. Mandatory. Well, if you get in an accident or whatever, well, they're doing the same thing to us. Your house gets blown away by a hurricane. All right, you pay the insurance. You expect to get something out of it, but they come up with all these different types of excuses and stuff. Is completely bizarre. Hey, Marie, does this mean I don't have to ring the bell? She'll probably hit me with something. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we got 8 in the house. I appreciate it very much. I'm not going to be here long because I just want to. I need to get watch hours on this channel. It's completely crazy. I don't know what they're doing. YouTube to hold them back. I know a lady that started and she finally got monetized. Oh, I can't wait to start collecting. I said I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but since I've been on here, I got 4 checks. That's 4 years ago. So yeah, it's ring and see. Oh boy, this don't look good for the home team. That's for sure. Ay, 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 ay. So tomorrow, what's your traditions or what do you do? I know when I was in North Carolina, they would do black eyed peas and stuff like that. And the guy said, I've been doing that. It's a tradition in my house for good luck. I've been doing black eyed peas for 40 years. I said, and any luck change? I mean, anything happen? So it's just, I mean, just things. In my house, it was um, pork. You would get a pork roast or different types of pork that you would do, ham or whatever. Mostly it was a fresh ham. Basically, that's what it was. And that's my grandmother taught me that. That's when the ham was good enough to go to market because from being smoked and or kept in the refrigerator for a while, or cold storage. Let's put it that way, from back in the day. So that was a thing. I also heard of pickled herring. A slice of pickled herring. Whew. Wow, I tell you what, not my cup of tea. But everybody has a little something that they do. I don't know. Do you do anything? Yeah, they are, Nancy. I mean, I got a notice for me to do a survey to go on a panel and do a survey. I said, oh, well, all right. I'm figuring the more you involve yourself with whatever they got going on, the better off you are with it. But it was something bizarre, completely out of my realm anyway. So I started doing it, and then I backed out of it. Oh, that sounds good. Nice. We're not going to get too crazy. I think I got um, just a couple pork steaks. I think we're going to do tomorrow. Oh, Tom will. Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, there, sweetie. Steven. Yeah, Stephen, haven't seen anything. How's your weather? I mean, just a little warm down there now, isn't it? Eight in. You let Oh yeah, I get that all the time. I just block all that stuff. I just completely block it, or I'll get them and I'll just flood them with emails constantly, and then they finally they get away from me. I mean, everything out there is just to make money. I just seen an article I read a little while ago about a woman, 64, I think, or 65, was collecting uh, her and her husband. Her husband had passed, and collecting off of her husband's Social Security because he made more than she did. So I think, from what I understand, they're supposed to be doing away with that. I hope not, but that's what they're talking about. Anyway, she had a gentleman come to her house representing the insurance company. All right. This is how much they get involved in it. Well, hook, line, and sinker, she bought the whole thing. And guess what? Wiped out her life savings. Okay. And somehow or another manipulated that the check goes directly. Okay. directly into their account, whoever the scammer was, and it's somewhere offshore or whatever. And now she's fighting with Social Security to get that changed out. Social Security's giving her a hard time. I mean, it's just completely craziness. So, this channel here this year, like I said, I'm going to go back and start doing some older stuff. I get involved a little bit more collaborations. Matter of fact, January 18th, we're going to be doing something from Yemen, and then they got a whole list of stuff. February's chocolate. I can do that, but I got to be careful with the keto. What this guy says right here about that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a little bit more in there and some more old school recipes that I used to do in a restaurant. Some chicken dishes and stuff like that. So. Let me see here. I was gonna ask to see if Charlie from Cooking Secrets for Men. We haven't done a live together in a while. He was in Italy, and we were supposed to. I was supposed to like debrief him. Let's put it that way. So, but where he lives in Milwaukee, he just had his knee replaced. So I said, Charlie, you want to come up for a little bit and we'll do a live? He said, I can't because I'm serving drinks in the elevator. So I don't want to go too far with him. He's a great guy. I love collabs. Oh, cool. Very good. Very good. Wow. Marie, you said it's 67? I thought it said 57. Lori, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm. Wow, it jumped that much. Maybe we should go to the pool, huh? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so like I said, I'm trying to get my wife to go live. So I'm trying to work on it to get her situated, and so she can do her lives and have her work out that way. But let's see. Let me go this way. Yeah, we did. It was quiet. I mean, we did Christmas Eve at my daughter's house with the boys. Boys are getting older now, so it was pretty relaxed. Uh, we stayed for a little bit, and then we come home. That was it. Things are they're not as chaotic as they were. I can remember years ago, holy good God Almighty, going crazy, getting ready to do Christmas Eve and then Christmas, and you need after that you needed a week off just to recuperate from all the and a third job to pay for all of it. So, but it is what it is. Wow, 46. And see out here we might have from now until beginning of January, maybe into mid March, where weather gets a little sketchy. So I don't know. Everybody's saying hello to one another. 9 in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What do I do here? Yeah, she has Meg's Mysteries. She does. It's like stories. Matter of fact, I think she killed me off in it, but she won't tell me that. One of her stories, they killed the chef. Well, you know what I'm going to say? You are a mystery there, lady. I'm going to check out my YouTube side. I got to see what. Oh, there it is. Okay. Steven, I gotta. What's going on here? Okay, let me do this. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm gonna switch accounts. I'm trying to do make some mods here. I like to have everybody a mod. This way you can go back and forth. You can. We got some of the best moderators in town on live right now. Okay, Steven, I just sent you a wrench. Lori sent you a wrench. Rena, I'm going to send you a wrench. All right. Who did I miss? I think that's it for now. I'm going to go back away. There we go. 41. You would think, Lori, you would be down at 41 below. Any snow yet? Did you get any of that bad weather? I'm sure you did. Talking back. Oy. Well, let's see where we are in here. Quint Nelson, what's up? Hey, Quint, how you feeling? Any better? Quint got whacked with COVID. Let me get back up here to the other side of the chat. Saying hello. I just, you know what I've been doing lately, Lori? I've been making oregano tea. Figure that one out, okay? I mean, it is fantastic. I've been having trouble sleeping, so rather than taking anything off, off the wall, whatever, I read into all these different herbs and stuff that you can make fresh from. I don't buy no tea bags or anything like that. So they were talking about oregano. So I use a lot of Mexican oregano, and I mean the flavor is unbelievable. That and a little squeeze of lime. I don't like to put honey in it, but you can. And lately, I've been sleeping like a baby at night. Have one or two at night, and yeah, that really works out. Then I started doing clove tea because I'm type 2 diabetic, and I'll do that during the day, and it seems to lower the temperature down a little bit on my high blood sugars and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more tolerable, and I tell you what, a lot cheaper than going to see the doctor about stuff, because you know what, after a while I have no use. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting at the age where I really don't have any use for their nonsense anymore. You go in there, they make you jump through hoops, and then at the same token, in 10 or 15 minutes, they can't help you what your problem is. So I try to, hundreds of years ago and this and that, that's what they used. They lived off the land, and whatever they could do. So not that I'm saying you have to do that, but in the same token, it's to me a little bit more, I guess keeps me grounded a little bit rather than always running to the doctor or for this and for that. And then Nancy, I'm matter of fact, I forgot to shake it today. I got to shake my fire cider. So in January, we're gonna do an unveiling of the fire cider and give that a shot. Of course, we're coming into that time of the year now. You know what I mean? With good God, I mean, with all these sicknesses and stuff, every day they're coming up with a different thing, food recall or some other kind of strain, bird flu or whatever. But they called out bird flu, I guess, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the second week you can't find eggs out here, and if you do, they're $9.99 a dozen for a dozen eggs, and they have the most expensive eggs on like on the top of the shelf That's the only ones that are left because all the regular eggs, they're gone. I seen a case. I think there was 150 eggs, and it was $110 for a case. I mean, it's just completely nuts. So. uh, Feeling good today. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I mean, I had that 3 times. In the beginning, I got the shot, and then afterwards, I just stayed away from it. We stay home. I mean, that's the best way to do it. And I think where I got it was going to the friggin' doctor's office. So figure that one out. I mean, if you eat clean, if stay away from all the garbage, get away from the sugars and stuff like that. Now, I know this is the wrong channel for that, but if you watch what you're doing, watch what you're eating, stay away from all the high carbs that turn into sugar. Sugar's the killer, uh, no doubt about it. And a matter of fact, I've been watching a couple of, you know what? There was a couple. It's a mother and daughter. They make their different tinctures and stuff like that. They have a homestead in Virginia, and they got really good at it. And they were suggesting different things of how to make it and this and that. It's good. It really is. Like I said, I only use when I cook. I only use Mexican oregano. It has a heartier flavor. It's a total different plant from a regular oregano. So I take that into consideration, but I like it better because of the fragrance and the hardiness of it. You don't lose it when you put it into a sauce or whatever. So yeah, but that's what I use. And like I said, I just started using it, and it actually worked out really good for me. Clove, on the other hand, clove and a little star anise, and I put that into boiling water, let it steep a little bit, and I sip on that, and that has natural properties to actually drop your your blood sugars. So I need to drink a gallon of that a day. So okay, just about an inch of snow. Okay, yeah, that's good. Well, when it gets too bad, I mean, you don't really need to get out in it anyway. Okay, and 7. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into that, and that I'm going to be tapping in some turmeric and stuff like that. And that's going to be another part of the channel is I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. Basically on the keto side. I mean, because I mean, anybody can do it, but I like to see people doing a little bit more stuff naturally. Okay, without eating anything from a box or anything, that kind of nutty stuff. This channel, you can do just about anything with it. On this channel here, I encourage people to cook. Um, no matter what it is. It could be a grilled cheese sandwich. Do it. You know what I mean? Teach your kids. And it's funny because on the Sunday dinner chef, the base that watches is between 25 and 35. That's mesmerizing to me. But my grandson, he's 22, and I'm showing him what to cook, how to cook, and he'll ask me different questions about how to do this and how to do that. That's encouraging to me to see. Uh, I'd rather see him do that, trip fall with it. You know what I mean? Learn how to do something rather than calling Grubhub because you have no clue what you're getting there, none whatsoever. And it's a shame because we're losing that whole idea of it. I mean, traditions are gone; they're just flat out gone. So there you go. I can't wait. I can't wait to do it. Can't wait to do it. Yikes. See, and that's what I missed when I lived in North Carolina. I mean, we when I found out I had bladder cancer, I had a neighbor down the street and this is how I started keto, is because I had bladder cancer. I had so many surgeries done, and then they started doing the treatment, and the actual treatment actually caused my liver to fail a little bit, and all of a sudden I was insulin resistant and type 2 diabetic. So they had to stop the treatment. And what happened was I got my neighbor down the street. Uh, I was juicing at the time and all residuals from our garden and stuff. And we would put in a bag and bring it down to him. The chickens would eat that. And he'd give me 2 dozen eggs every couple days. And so we had a ton of that stuff. No, I don't either. And that's the other farce too, Lori, is the idea of we are sugar addicted country, no matter how you add it up. Everything's got some form of sugar in it. And there is that I know of, there's at least 74 different names for sugar that they put on these labels. So the FDA gets around, or they get around the FDA by putting these different names up for sugar, and on top of that, um, they get it. So your body has no clue whether it's saccharin or sugar. Have no clue, and it's hard, especially if you have any kind of cancer, or if you're trying to do uh, the right thing by think you're doing the right thing by losing weight or trying to lose weight to get away from it. They got you. So yeah, Quinn, I live by olive oil. I really do. Um, Irregardless of whether I need to or not, I have olive oil every day, and that keeps your motor running. Believe me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, yeah. And then you can put a little cinnamon in there too, if you really really like that. Yeah. It was funny though. Uh, when I made the tea, Marie had some, and I had some. I went in the other room and I'm drinking the tea, and what it did was it made my my gums like numb, almost like you got Novocaine, but not that bad. And I said to Marie, called out, I says, inside your mouth, around your teeth, are they getting a little numb? And she said, yeah. She said, I thought it was just me. And then after, you could hear both of us after a while just start yawning. I mean, and I slept like a baby. I mean, right through the night, it was really good. I mean, after a while, if you get used to, body gets used to taking that stuff in, it will slow down, but just like anything else. But and what it does for you, it helps build your. That's the oregano tea I'm talking about. It helps your microbiome, helps your gut, get you back in shape again. As far as you got any kind of cooties in your system that you're fighting off, and having the bladder cancer and type 2 diabetes, you're from the bladder cancer. I wind up getting a lot of UTIs. So um, by drinking that, it actually works out pretty good. So trying to stay away from the doctor. I got to catch up on this thing here. That's good, Quint. That's the way to go. If you get more natural stuff you can throw in your system, better off you are. I'm wholeheartedly with that. I'm down. I'm like I said, I went from 13 or 14 medications, and I'm down to three, and we're trying to work on them right now too. But this past from November until now, I sort of got off base because uh, okay, that's cool. Should have filmed it. And what I'm doing now is I went back just to prove them a point that they're telling me what to eat. Keto's no good, blah blah blah, and I'm tired of arguing with them. So what I did was I went back and I had some breads and I had some of this. Probably did more damage to myself, but I had to get it to where I could shut them down a little bit as far as how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. They don't almost like they don't believe you. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of it. Really, am tired of it. Um, so I mean, we need doctors and stuff. I'm not saying that, okay, but they're not dietitians. They have no idea about food or anything else like that. They can play the game that they do, but they really don't know what the hell they're talking about. And not that I'm a doctor or a scientist or anything like that. I'm just living proof of what happened with me and how I went about it. That's why this channel here is more relaxing for me to cook what I want, whatever. Now, here's the difference. There's nothing wrong with Marie. So on a Sunday dinner chef, whatever I cook, uh, I always make a little bit of it, if it's potatoes or whatever, any kind of starchy stuff. But Marie eats it. Okay, I'll try a little bit of it here and there, but I got to get back on the horse again. I got to make sure that I'm getting along in the tooth here. You never know. I hit that 7-0 this year, and it's Jesus. Where'd that time come from? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? And the whole fact of the matter is that cooking at home, you know what you're putting in your food. You know exactly what you're doing. Um, if you see a big sale on meats and stuff like that, stock up on it. You know what I mean? Because there's so many different ways you can do stuff. I watch people tell me, "Well, I didn't see the." They say they'll send me a message. I didn't see you didn't leave a detailed recipe. Nope, I don't. I won't. Watch the video. It's fairly easy to do. I don't have to be writing down. I don't have a cookbook. I have all my books that I wrote stuff down of what I made and how to do it that way. But yeah, I mean, just follow along. Play. I always say play with your food. To try to make things. Well, it didn't come out right, or anything. Quint made a prime rib because he never did it before. That's nice. That's what I like to hear. You know what I mean? Give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst can happen? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm all for that kind of stuff. Yeah. Wonder. I totally agree with you, and you know what? It's getting worse because the how they manipulate things. Let me get my vocabulary right. They manipulate things so bad, okay, and spin it around, and it's all for the mighty buck. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's all about the money. So I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how people in the restaurant business stay in business. I really don't. Um, all these nowadays, you got all these different regulations. I was on live, I guess a week or so ago with Lance and Simon and stuff like that, and we got on a conversation about. I like Lance a lot. Lance does some good cooks and stuff like that. He's making pot pies and everything. And I told him, Lance, why not? Why don't you continue doing that? You know what I mean? Well, I had some people come in and say, why don't I wear gloves? I said, boy, I wish somebody would do that for me. I wish somebody would come on and tell me to wear gloves. Okay. I've been in the business quite a few years. Okay. And you just can't, there's no way in hell that you can just turn around and um, constantly wear gloves, pull them off, put another pair on. Every time you touch something, that means you got to change out the gloves. Okay. Being in the business, you can't afford that. You just cannot afford people doing that. That's why you have a separate wash sink and this and that. You got to wash it. I mean, with the heat of things, and it's just nonsense. Basically, what it is. So, well, you're going to be careful, especially doing chicken. I just did a series. I just did a couple on my podcast about how I pack away meats and stuff like that in vacuum sealed bags for the freezer and stuff like that. How I prep all that, and it occurred to me, all right, that you might cross contaminate stuff like that. Well, it's just the two of us here in the house, and the reason why I started vacuum sealing everything and putting them into the freezer. Now we have to label it. I have to put everything in a separate bag. So we have these tote bags that we'll put. If I break down a whole New York strip, cut that all down, vacuum seal them, write on them the date that we got it. I save the receipt that goes into an envelope with the date on it and where it was chicken or beef or pork, whatever I was using. Vacuum sealing, and I save the sale ticket on it. Okay, that gets stapled to the bag. No other meat gets in that bag other than what we bought, how I broke it down and put it in that bag. And it's sad to say that I have got to do that because there again, I'm old and forget. I dare anybody to pack something in the freezer and figure out exactly when you bought it. Okay, That's what we got to here because of greed with money, and all of a sudden now you got a week later, month later, they're recalling stuff from back in October, and all it is to raise the prices of the food. And basically, that's how it works. So I'm taking the extra steps, and I'm hoping other people will do the same thing because I'm trying to save how people spend money on it, and it's just completely nuts. Yeah, but you know what, you get these keyboard cowboys out there that have nothing better to do, okay, to come in and just aggravate the living crap out of you about how your videos were and stuff like that. I always check if somebody gives me a negative, I immediately go to their site and see what they got, okay, and then I'll critique it. I'm not going to get in a pissing contest with nobody. I just call it the way it is, and if you don't like, even if you hit that don't like button, that's a view for me, man. I just let it go from there. Until you rode that horse like I did, then you can keep your comments to yourself. But I'm trying to teach people. I'm trying to show people how I did it and what we got to do. All these different. I mean, it's crazy. All these different recalls and stuff. I did 3 podcasts in a row with it had to be 40 or 50 different recalls on foods that you don't hear on the national news. And why are they doing it? Because people are more on the internet watching it, but there's no actual recalls on it. Okay. Just before Thanksgiving, they recalled carrots, baby carrots. Okay. What's one of the biggest vegetables that they use? One of the only times that they use carrots all the time is at Thanksgiving. Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of great. I didn't mean to go off on a rant. I really don't want to do that. Unbelievable. Yeah, margarine. I mean, Marie, your mom used a lot of margarine. I'm not picking on your mother, so that's not good. Yeah, there you go. Sweet butter. I use a lot of butter, and that's how I cook. I cook olive oil, avocado oil, either or butter. All right, and that's what I do. I've been doing it all my life. And then when all of a sudden the craze come in, as far as doing keto or carnivore and stuff, uh, I've been doing that for years. The only problem I seen with myself was and gained a ton of weight, always tasting and stuff like that. I mixed carbohydrates, sugars, and the fats all together. So everything either turns to sugar or turns to fats. I have no other place to go. So until I started cutting out a lot of the sugars and also cutting out a lot of um, the high carbs and stuff, the starchy stuff, and I felt better. Okay, and then once I started going and the medication started dropping off, bingo, man, there it was. That was a home run for me. I lost a total of 72 pounds. When I was in Florida, lived in Florida, I started keto and I dropped 42 pounds. I was amazed. It was like maybe 3 months that I did it. I lost, and the next thing was, poor me. Why can't I have this? Why can't I have that? And I went back. Not only did I gain the 40 pounds back, but I gained 20 more. I gained like 60 some pounds. And then once I got out here to Vegas, I said, you know what, this has got to stop. This is completely nuts. And then you start doing a little bit more research into it, and you find out, well, what's the main cause of all this stuff? No, sugar. Sugar is in just about everything. Stephen Jack, I never liked margarine. I never forget there was some kind of science done on it, some kind of paper done on it, and they actually put margarine and a certain ice cream that was made, okay, out on the sidewalk in the heat, and neither one of them melted. I melted a little bit, but not to the point where it would turn to liquid. That's that's crazy. That's completely crazy. But it's coming around. There's a lot more people that are switching up, watching what they're eating. Um, now there's a big thing in the carnivore world where they are starting to pick at each other. It's not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. just to turn around and just to eat meat. First of all, it's very expensive. And then you get certain people say, well, you can have hot dogs or a bologna or processed food. No, you can't because it's sugar in it. Okay. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, is basically how I look at it. But there's a lot more people. And that's the other reason I blame uh, the food prices going up. I looked the other night. I was showing somebody on here um, a whole boneless ribeye. I think it was 21 pounds. 300. I think it was $357. $358. Who can afford that? And then what'll do? We'll get close to the sell by date. Lo and behold, okay, they'll drop it in half. In half, who can afford it? I mean, so I don't know. It's completely nuts. So all I know is this time of the year, okay, New Year's Eve, we worked. Damn, I think for 10 or 15 years straight, we worked every New Year's Eve. Okay. And then, so, I mean, a lot of people going out and this and that. And matter of fact, in our restaurant, we we would do a buffet from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning, have dinners up to that point. And it would go, we would get home sometimes 7, 8 o'clock the next morning on New Year's Day. And then we were closed New Year's Day. So, we get a day off or whatever. But who the hell cared about that? You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Marie can vouch for that. Unbelievable. But it was good. I mean, back then we were getting Maine lobsters. I think we were getting it and selling it, stuffed whole Maine lobster. They were pound and 3/4, up to 2 pounds. And we'd sell the hell out of them. We were open 7 days a week. And just about every night we'd run through 170 to 200 pounds a night. Unbelievable. Shrimp, all kinds of steaks and all different seafood, and busy place. It was a very, very busy place. A couple people say, well, would you like to get back into the business again? Hell no. I'd rather stack BBs in a corner than to get back into that mess again. That's why I do this channel, because I reminisce a little bit, cook up whatever we cook up, and I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. That fast pace back when you're younger, you can't go wrong with it. I mean, but I don't know how they do it today. I really don't know. I mean, you get all these. One guy said, well, I'm a sous chef at this place and there. I tell you, work for me. You'll peel potatoes and also wash dishes. I mean, that's how the business ran back then. Then I went to work for. I left our place to move a little forward, and I moved down to Jersey Shore, and I was the sous chef at this other place, Yankee Clipper. What a panoramic view of the Atlantic Ocean. It was right on the beach, the road, and then the beach was right there. It's up on a second floor, and I mean, what a great place. Matter of fact, it was down in Seagirt, New Jersey, and most of the New York Giants used to live down there. In the summertime, they had houses and stuff. It was called the Irish Riviera, and Bill Parcells would frequent the place. Lawrence Taylor, Leonard Marshall. Leonard Marshall one night wanted me to make him hot mussels, hot as you can get them, and I tell you what, I lit his ass up. But he was such a big guy. He would drink a 12-ounce Budweiser, and his hands, the way he held it, looked like it was a nip. That's how big this dude was. But it was good times. I learned a lot, and I met a lot of great people. But, life goes on, and here I am, never thinking I'd be doing this right here, but I enjoy the hell out of it. So, well, you know what I'm going to do? Let's see, we got 11 in. Anybody got any questions or anything? Or let me know what you're doing. Basically, everybody's staying home, I would imagine. I don't know who can afford to go out anymore. I think one of the casinos out here, I think it's $400 or $500 a piece for dinner, dancing, and breakfast and all that stuff the next day. And me, can't do it. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to ask you 100 times, Stephen. Did Jacqueline like cooking? Does she cook herself now, or I mean, cause she was with you from, from the beginning. I love it. Yeah, but I mean, it's just like there again, even just to get the meat or whatever you like to do and bring it home and cook it at home, can't go wrong with it. There's out here. There's a program in UNC that not UNC UNLV that is now starting in high school. I guess beginning of high school, almost like a home ec thing. But you go to this, and it's like a PBS station there, and they're doing all these different cooking shows and stuff like that. But the students themselves operate the whole production of it. And I was supposed to get involved in that a couple of years ago, and that's when I hurt my knee and stuff. So I had to bail on it. That kind of stuff I would like to do. I really would. But there again, getting long in the tooth, and I'm just trying to pass some stuff along. I want to see more people cook at home. That's basically what I mean. All the barbecue channels and stuff, I love. I don't have enough time in a day to go through each one. In the evening, I find myself a lot of times watching street food. Okay, um, and just trying to maneuver my way through all of that. What we got here? I lost my place here. There we go. Yeah, and watch all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's no right way or wrong way to do it. If that's how you do it, go for it. You know what I mean? I'm doing some research now because I'm going to be doing something for a cook for Yemen. Okay, and we got the whole year planned out what we're going to do. So I didn't do it for December and November because I had other things on my plate about it. But um, I enjoy doing that. The collaborations. I like learning about other stuff. I don't know everything. I like learning from other people and seeing how it's done. But I got to tell you one thing: from learning and doing these collaborations, um, basically the same stuff, just a little different techniques. Okay, from Mexico, to Lebanon, all around the world, it's basically the same way of doing things. Even here in the states, you know what I mean, with sandwiches or whatever, and so that I find that kind of intriguing to do that kind of stuff, flatbreads and all that stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And there again, I got to thank Charlie from Cooking Secrets for Men. He's the one that asked me to come in on it, and I met a lot of great people through him. And what happened was the first one I did, and I did it on the keto side, the keto channel, and I caught a little hell from it about that's not keto and this and that. So people are like kind of structured on how you do things. So yeah, I mean, when I was 12 years old, I had a hot dog wagon. I enjoyed the hell out of that, and it taught me a lot. That, and then I went into a restaurant, seeing the country club, and I washed dishes. And I did that for a couple of years, and then they put me on the line. And the chef there was from Germany, directly from Germany. And then after got into our business and stuff like that, and then later on, I worked for an Italian restaurant, and the chef was exactly from Naples. What a guy! Learned a lot. Learned an awful lot. Let me see here. I'm staying home, getting ready for those disgusting fireworks. Oh man, I feel bad for the animals. I really do. You're 100% right. With the coats and out here, it don't end. Fourth of July starts at when it gets dark, nine or 10, and goes to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning with all the neighbors and everybody. It sounds like a war zone. But what are you going to do? I mean, but tonight it's nice because we can see everybody on the East Coast will be in bed by the time our New Year's, and so will I. But you can look off my balcony, you can you can look down through the valley and into see downtown and like the airport, and I can see part of um, the needle down there. And then they have the sphere here that'll be showing the fireworks and stuff like that. So it'll be going most of the night. I'll have my oregano tea, and I'll be 10 toes up. You got to start cooking too, lady. Marie's an excellent cook, by the way. She makes some good Italian stuff, and it's all from her family. Growing up as a kid and stuff. So we do eat well. Let's put it that way. What have we got here? Did you really? See, that's intriguing to me, Stephen. That really is because just the different cultures. But here's what I'm trying to say. I did a collab with I can't remember what it was, but I had to make flatbread. Okay, and the way that the way they would put it together, and I think I had beef. I used beef on it, and I put the like the yogurt. But I didn't use yogurt. I used sour cream, some lemon in it, and stuff like that. And as I'm putting it together, I'm saying, "This is a taco," no matter how you add it up. So the similarities or scary that it all comes together. Different languages, okay? Uh, Talk, you wouldn't understand what anybody was saying or didn't know, okay? But when they bring the food out, okay, now everybody speaks the same language, and that's the thing that I like the most. You can even music. You can bring a lot of people together. Music and food, we can solve a lot of problems in this world. Uh, that's my way of thinking about it. Uh, how things are cooked. Barbecue underground and wrapped in banana leaves and stuff like that. It's all good stuff, man. It really is. Um, I have stuff that I don't like to eat, okay, but in the same token, I'll give it a try, and I don't care for that or whatever. I won't go as far as like Anthony Bourdain would eat all that stuff, or that other clown that would eat all that bugs and stuff. That's not my cup of tea. But uh, the, the best thing of all is that's a communicator. All right, you can see with your eyes. The first thing you do is the appearance of the food, then the smell, and then the taste. Okay, the taste is basically last. So yeah, eating that way and watching different cultures like that, can't go wrong with it. Cannot go wrong. That's why I watch a lot of street food stuff because it's basic. It's all basically the same way, different techniques. I mean, different pans or whatever. China has the wok, and that's I took a couple courses with on Chinese food many years ago. I had all different types of woks, and then I had a guy come work for me who was from Hong Kong, and guy was a great cook. All right, and he actually this wok I have now, he bought that for me, and to try it out. But I cannot get my stove here hot enough, so that's a problem to do it because all you're doing is steaming it. Then if you can't get it hot, and where I live, I can't have gas on the balcony. I have my electric smoker out there, but there's ways I get around it and do it that way. So I just ordered a holder that goes on your stove. Naturally, it don't fit mine, but I have two butane burners that I can use inside the house, and they fit on there really good. Holds the wok and intenses the flame coming up. So that's exactly what I'm going to to be using coming up, and I'm going to do some more of that type of cooking, and because I enjoy it. I mean, it's fun to do. It is. You're never too old to learn something or from somebody else, and there again, like I said, the similarities of how things are done, soups and all this stuff. Great. I mean, you just nothing wrong with a good hot bowl of soup. Okay, um, nutritious, the whole bit. The whole idea is getting yourself full on good stuff. That's basically how I look at it. You know what I mean? Very good. Very good, Stephen. That's awesome right there. Wow, nursing out here. There's a group out here. He's on the radio every day. He'll pay somebody $1,000 to just refer somebody to, become a nurse out here. I mean, it's the nurses and teachers are far and few between here. Matter of fact, out here the school system is horrible as far as I'm concerned. But they now they high school education. That's all you need, and the desire to put up with the kids and try to teach them something. So that's awesome, though. Coming up, Marie. Yeah, that's a proud moment, brother. Boy, I tell you, you got to be a proud papa there, sir. Really do. Good food and good music can easily get everyone. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I mean, all this bickering and stuff like that throughout the world. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. And there again, money seems to be the problem. And the haves and the have-nots, they've been at war since the beginning of time. So, but when it comes time to eat, they all get together. Even with the keto channel, I mean, there's bickering going on with that, and that's not there. I eat clean, and I'll fight argue with anybody about that. Okay, all this stuff that comes in a box or it's keto friendly, uh, all these different elements that they have out there for you to try to help you feel full and all that. It's all bullcrap. It's all it is. Eat clean. Look at a bunch of broccoli. There's no ingredients, no labels on it. Look at a hunk of beef. There's nothing on that. So that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Yeah, it was funny. I turned around and I was telling my grandson, uh, "Oh man, you know what? I got a stainless steel. My sister gave me a set of pots, and it was a stainless steel wok in there. The sides of this thing gets real hot, but it just doesn't do it justice. The carbon steel one I have is unbelievable. In Florida, I had a complete setup with the wok heater and wok burner, I should say, and the food was fantastic in it, completely fantastic. But I said Christmas Day and New Year's Day is the biggest takeout for Chinese food ever. The busiest days, them 2 days. We got a place out here that we used to go to quite a bit when we first got here. Um, yes, it does. Takes a special person to be a nurse. Well, you got that right. We I forgot what I was saying here. Oh, we used to go to this. It said New York Chinese restaurant. It was decent, but you went in there, wasn't one Chinaman in the place, so made you think. Now you go to this Grubhub and all this other stuff, and you don't even get to see the place. You don't even know where it's coming from. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to keep on rolling here a little bit. So I'm just trying to figure out this year as far as I might do some restaurant, not a review. I don't agree with that, but we might do on this channel here. Might go to a couple different places and film inside the place and how the food is, how things have changed since I've been involved in the business. I'm trying to change things up a little bit to sort of coincide of how I used to do things and how to do it now. I have a pretty good insight in this one casino out here, one I used to play in the band with at, and yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I'm just trying to keep things fresh without trying to do the same stuff over and over again. Yeah, you know what? I don't. When I was laid up on my back, they had a nurse, traveling nurse, to come in, and she was real nice in the beginning. Looked at my knee the whole bit, and she says, "Well, how you feeling today, sir? You know, all the nice." I said, "I'm pretty good." She said, "Have you been up walking yet?" I said, "No, I can't. A lot of pain." She looked at me. She went, "Get up," and I liked it because, yep, let's get it done. And then we did my exercises and stuff like that, and that pulled me out of it. You know, just that little bit of they were talking knee replacement is what they were talking. Uh, but since I broke my leg, 4 places on that leg, and the surgeon said wasn't greedy, and I like that a lot. Uh, Turned around and said to me, "You know what? Even if I do the knee replacement, 3 to 6 months, you'll be back in here again. We might even have to do it again, and that's not going to happen. I ain't going to put up with that stuff." So yeah, they were good, Marie. They were nice, friendly, but got to the point. So. But it is all what you put up here. I'm serious with that. I mean, that I'll take that to my grave because, you know the old saying, "You are what you eat." But you know what? Stay away from that sugar or that processed stuff. Uh, Aches and pains go away. Really does. Really, really does. And like Quint said before, he uses olive oil every day. There's another guy, Alan's Awesome Keto World. Me and Alan had a talk one day, and he asked me if I dyed my hair. No, I don't dye my hair. I said that would, first of all, I wouldn't have had to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. Okay, I don't want to look like a whack job, with different color in my hair. He said, "What do you think? What do you think about it?" I said, "I think because I use a lot of oil." He said, "Tom, I wasn't going to say nothing." He said, "But that's what I thought." He said, "Because I use olive oil all the time." He said, "And take a spoonful of it, whatever." He said, "I think that has a lot to do with it." I have to agree with him. I really do. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. But you know what time the boys are going up? Are they going up later on tonight or? Uh, yeah, so it looks like a little bit of New York strip tonight. Now, what I do with that is I have my cast iron pan, go out onto the balcony and have them little portable burners, and I'll bring them out there and I'll get that joker screaming hot, and I'll burn up a couple steaks, and then maybe throw some shrimp on the barbie, and all of a sudden lately now my wife happens to like um, hot stuff, starting to get into the hot stuff. Hey, Marie, if you got 2 minutes, come in here, please. She don't want to. She said, "I don't want to." You want to come in and sit, join? Pull your chair
No,
over.
I'm gonna go get a glass of wine.
Yeah, give me a glass of wine, too. See, that's how I got you to get me a glass of wine. Okay. All right. All right. 7 p.m. All right. That sounds good. I'm sure you'll be there, too. So, what time we got here now? We got, who cares? 3:30. Oh, man. Where did they go? Where did the day go? Yeah. So, let me see what else I got going on here. Got a message from somebody. Okay. So on our Seniors Food and Life channel, that's Maria and my channel. This year we're going to get involved with that a little bit more. We're going to get into um, how we're getting along as far as being a little a little older, and also with shopping, going around different places, how we buy things, and that sort of thing. But that one there, you can pull your chair over, close that door.
Hold on.
So we're gonna have the bride join me here. I'm gonna move over.
I'm not dressed for it.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. She got to go put a mink stole on.
I don't know if you can do that.
What are you doing? Come on.
I'm coming.
Let me put this.
That's not mine.
Let me put this up over here. Hold on. Let me put it down.
Wait a minute. You don't have to do that.
You can't see you.
That's okay. Hello, everybody.
All right. There he is, Lance. What's up? What time are you going on tonight, Lance? Because we're gonna join you.
I can't read. Oh, there it is.
Okay, another conversation. We're gonna get good. Yeah.
Oh, we can't have shrimp.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. See that? As soon as I said seafood, I could feel them going. Oh, he's going up in 30 minutes. Okay, we're not going to crowd. We're not going to crowd you. I need watch hours on this channel anyway, so.
I got you running on the other thing.
Lance saying hello to everybody. Okay. Speed already. Everybody's but breaking his chops now. Let me pull this.
Lobster?
Let me pull this down this way so you get in between.
That's okay. You can hide me.
No hiding. Can't hide, lady. You can run, but you can't hide. All right, so say hello to everybody.
Hello to everybody. I said hello.
The parrot has spoken. So on our new channel, what we're going to do is not our new channel, but on the other one, I sort of use that one for little bit here and there. Don't have that many subscribers on it, but the whole idea is to show us our age. Okay, what we do, how we do it. I mean, as seniors. I mean, some people. There are people where I live right now. I don't think has been out of the house, right or wrong. Okay, it's a beautiful place. I mean, they have a gym. They have. I walk past it. I have no clue what's in it.
It's a little gym.
Yeah, very little. They got a nice swimming pool and all that stuff, but it's dead. Okay, I mean, as soon as the sun goes down, it is quiet as hell, and so I don't want to do that. Okay, I want to make sure that I am busy moving around, trying to keep our lives together. So we'll go, food shopping or whatever, just to get out of the house. We'll go to a casino here and there. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? As far as playing in the band and the nightlife and stuff like that, we've been through all that. So it's nice every once in a while to go out, have a few drinks, whatever, and come home. But it's what we do at home is the big thing, right or wrong. We tried growing stuff out here. We had a pepper plant for 4 years.
Yeah, I finally killed it.
Yeah, the mutant pepper plant that we had. So, but that's what it's going to be about. A little cooking like this and that. Marie's different recipes and stuff, and then we're going to get into some the herbal side of it. You know what I mean? Well, we're just starting. I'm not an herbalist. I have no clue what it is, but I'm gonna indulge in that a little bit, and just to see how it works out for us. So. Okay. Everybody saying hello. So we got the original ball breakers in here. So you hear me late at night laughing with them. That's what it's all
right.
about. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
You expect me to get up and get you drink? You're drunk. Anyway, so yep, another year down the tubes. This was past 2 years sucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
We were busy though. We kept busy.
you were busy. I was flat on my back.
Yeah,
I couldn't walk.
busy.
At one point, Marie wouldn't answer me. Marie wouldn't say nothing. Marie, I think she told me I changed my name. It was hard. It really was.
Yeah, it was hard.
Couldn't shower. I mean, getting in and out of shower and all that crap. What a pain in the butt it was. But we got through it. We did it.
Yep.
And that's what keeps us busy. But doing the YouTube stuff, and I'm going to get into a little bit more interacting with people as far as with the stickers and all that kind of stuff. And hold on, I got something in my throat. Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Ouchie, mama. So, well, this was fun. It really was to get up and doing this. We're going to do this a lot more. I'm trying to, with this EV Mux here, I'm trying to navigate it with my laptop so we can do it out in the kitchen area as we're doing something. I know a lot of people do that, live cooking. Here's the man right here. Here we did the first live cooking.
Yep.
Me and Chef, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And that was fun. That's when I got hit with DJ.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something. Here it is. And then DJ got in. He said to Marie, don't do no dishes. Let Tom do the dishes. And that nut job, he sends me a sticker. Tom, do the dishes. And that's our running joke. Okay. Without being on YouTube, I would have never met any of you.
Yeah.
Never would have met any of you. And I really, really appreciate it.
We do appreciate you all.
Bunch of nice people, great.
Happy New Year.
I haven't ran across. I have a few butt heads, but they're easy come, easy go. You know what I mean? But, Chef, what are you doing tonight?
What are you cooking tonight?
Are you hanging indoors? Ain't that many people that we know go out anymore.
No.
When we did our live, DJ got on and told Marie, don't do the dishes. Let Tom do the dishes. He made the mess. Let Tom do the dishes. And that stuck. That was our
somebody from England.
That was our gig back and forth. And DJ sent me out a sticker for Tom, go do the dishes. And that started with us, Chef. Mm-hmm. Here is my friend. My friend from the UK. always leaves a really nice
to meet you.
Nice comment and stuff. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Happy New Year to you. Mm-hmm. I believe it's already 2025 there.
Oh, it could be.
Yep. What do you say?
He's having.
And down a bottle of Patron.
Well, enjoy yourself anyway.
Yeah. By the third.
You and the family.
Chef, I tell you what. The last time I had tequila, okay, I think they had to call 911. I was completely out of control. And that normally don't happen. I could hold my own, but gin and tequila, I cannot drink. Cannot drink it.
They got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes from midnight. Well, Happy New Year.
Yeah. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really do. The dishes. Yeah. I mean, DJ.
I don't let you do the dishes.
No. DJ's got a good sense of humor, really does. See him. Okay. Everybody's saying back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you got coming up on your channel, your videos?
More mysteries. I just wrote a whole bunch more.
Speak up. So,
Also, I have a podcast, so if you can catch some of my older ones.
yeah, it's on. We don't do Spotify or anything like that. We just do YouTube Music on YouTube Music.
Right.
We put them up as a video. You can either listen to them or not. Or you can watch them. But Marie's been banging them out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it keeps us busy. She only killed me off once, so I think I'm doing pretty good. What was that one? That was about the wine. Somebody spiked my wine, right?
Because you were the healthy cook and they killed you off.
And is that something you're looking to do? I mean,
no, you're gotta cook so I can eat.
Because I got a police captain in here right now.
Oh, good. He loves his olive oil.
Yep.
I got 2 more to make. It takes a long time because my hands hurt. But I have 2 more to make and 1 avocado to make. Then I'm hanging my brushes up.
Yeah, I can't do it no more. I really can't. And it's a shame because, I mean, very, very talented.
Actually, Quince was my last one I was going to do.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. If I made them, they'd look like stick figures. So.
What did he say? Share a link. Can you share a link here? Oh, Meg's Mysteries.
You know what? You know what I'll do? I'll send it to you. I'm not. This is my 3rd time using Eevee Mux. So.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Hold on a minute.
We'll try. If he has a wrench.
No, I got to give her a wrench.
Oh.
Where are you at? Hold on 1 second, guys.
Hang on. There you.
Right here. I'm going to send you a wrench so that you can look on it.
I know you know how to do it. There you go.
Save there. And then I'm going to put... MEGS. There it is. I had to go over to... that's the only bad thing with here. I have to go over. If I have anybody on with me doing a live, they can't actually see the chat unless they go to YouTube. So I'm trying to figure that one out. But if anybody is having trouble with StreamYard, want to get away from StreamYard, this is a good one. This really is.
You got more things to do on this one.
Yep.
We're still learning though. Well, he's still learning.
See, you're in trouble.
You
You were supposed to write him a story, remember?
Oh, okay. I'm going to think about one.
That'll be 4 more books, I tell you.
I will come up with something and let you know.
She made so many stories. She wrote down so many stories. I think we killed 2 trees.
I have 100 more stories to put up.
She's got 100 of them to put up. And every once in a while, it throws a curveball in there. Either beats me with a bat or something. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
Stephen is the moderator of all times. When you look up in the dictionary, moderator, boom, his picture comes up. Unbelievable. Pretty cool. Well, we're gonna get out of here pretty soon because we're all gonna go over and see Simon and Lance. I did give Rena a wrench too, right? Yeah, I'm sure I did.
You did. I think
Good.
so.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Did the chef have one? Yes.
He should have
Quint,
one from
Quint don't have one.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're putting them on now that we're going off.
Well, then I got it for next time.
Oh, chef should have one.
We'll put him up there also. So
Here we are. And save it.
So in a blink of an eye, it's going to be 2025.
I'm ready.
I'm like done with it. I mean, with all the, like I said today, somebody said to me on Facebook today, Happy New Year. I said, Happy New Year and Happy Valentine's Day. Let's get right into it. I mean, because the stores already have, Valentine's stuff in
Yes.
there. Ridiculous. It's
Hey,
completely
our
ridiculous.
anniversary's coming up too.
Yeah.
How many,
What's it?
how many years?
162, I think.
No, 262.
Oh, 262. I thought maybe, what is it? 37?
I don't remember.
Long time. It's long enough that we finish each other's sentences. Let's put it that way. I could go somewhere with that, but I ain't going to say nothing. Oh, no problem.
We appreciate you coming in.
Nancy, everybody's
Yep.
put it up.
Cool. Thank you all.
Yep.
Yeah, I need hours or whatever. What do I need?
You need watch hours also.
Watch hours, yeah. You don't have to really listen, just watch. You have my squeaky voice.
It's not. It's a total different animal than what we're used to as far as watching a video or something like that, listen to a story. I mean, it's almost like an ebook type of thing. That's why we put it up on a podcast. And to do it, I'm old school anyway, but trying to put it up onto a podcast, Spotify has certain rules. You got to put it up. Can't be done in this format. Got to be done in the other format. And so by the time you get done playing around, you spend a day trying to put up a podcast.
Thank you.
This way, I just put it up.
Enjoy.
I just put it up on YouTube Music, and it's there.
Yep.
So, all right. Well,
Easter candy today. Seen Easter candy today. Okay. Wow.
It's nuts. It's
candy.
It's completely crazy.
Yes.
just to try to have a little bit of time in between. I said on a podcast a while back, Mega Fred, what's up, brother? Happy New Year. Salute. I said a while back that I remember as a kid, and I'm showing my age, but I don't give a damn. We used to eat according to the seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we would get. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we would get in the summertime from New Jersey. We'd get Jersey corn, tomatoes, and then all the other fruits and stuff like that. Watermelon. You get watermelon 24/7 now. I mean, and it don't taste like it. And all different kinds of foods and stuff that was actually seasonal. So
and fresh.
Yeah, I mean, but now it's like even out here. Now I love seafood. Come from a seafood restaurant, the whole bit. It's very expensive. Some guy told me, well, maybe you can have it flown in. I didn't know lobster flew. But I mean, just to pay that, and it was for 2 lobsters. I think it was $140.
Yeah, to fly them in.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to spend that kind of money.
Oh, you end up living in the desert. We get shrimp though.
Yeah, I mean, you get all the frozen stuff, which especially out here, is the way to go.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Yeah, we all need hours.
Yeah, we do.
Nancy, I'll be watching you too.
She's going to do her, what do you call it? Her,
the shot.
Her shot.
Yeah.
Later tonight, I think.
Oh, you got to put that one on so I can see you.
Who do we have?
Baby Nana. Hi.
Who do we have here?
Oh, a surprise. Hi. Happy New Year.
That's my daughter. I hope you're feeling better, baby.
Yeah. Love to the babies. Big babies.
Babies.
Big babies right here.
Yeah.
Get your head out of the way. Right there, my boys.
Yep. 22 and 16. Boy, time is flying. Completely.
I'm really a baby Nana to them, huh?
Yeah, you are. Look at you.
All right. Happy New Year.
Chef, take care. Give my best to the family.
I'm working on your story.
Get ready, brother. Let's see here. 2 weeks between Christmas and New Year.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it just, I mean, motors on. That's why, you know, all the commercialism is nuts. It's
Mhm.
just, it's one after the other, and if they don't have, they'll make something up. You know what I mean? Who knows? I mean, it's just, you get kind of tired of it.
Yep.
Uh, there
Commercialized.
again, I don't want to sound like an old man crying the blues, but it's so commercialized. I can remember, like I said, what's prime rib now is the big thing for Christmas Day and now. But what the stores do, whatever they have on hand, I noticed out here, they take away
Hmm.
and then they put them back out again, like maybe 2 days before today,
Yeah.
to sell for that. So it's all, like I said, it's all commercialized. It's just completely insane. And I'm glad I lived to this point where to see it. You know what I mean? It back there again. I don't want to sound like a nut job, but back in the day, okay, it was simple. It was simple. You took care of your family.
Yep.
You ate, like I said, according to the season.
And you all ate together.
Yeah, everybody was together, and that's the way it was.
Oh, okay. Nancy.
Okay.
Good. Nancy has good stuff.
Yep.
Very good friend.
Yeah. Me and Nancy, we go back. Why?
Yeah. All both of us.
Yeah, we go back a long time.
Ask your advice, Tom. How cook them frozen? They have to be dry, right?
Well, you can. I mean, depending on how you want to do it. You know what I mean? If you're going to
Yeah.
put them in a stew or something like that, that'd be fine.
Talk
But
to them, not me.
but to no, I'm just saying. But to what I would do is I would throw them out and dry them. If you're going to sear them or saute them, you would have to dry them,
Hmm.
get most of the moisture out of them. But if you're going to do it in a stew or you're going to make some kind of in a sauce, you can just put them in frozen. You know. But to saute them up and put them in a pan, I got a couple. I can't bring it up now, but a couple pictures that I can put up in the pan. But they actually got to dry.
Good. She's better.
You're getting better. Okay.
Good.
I mean, there again, there's the bugs that are going around. You got to be careful, you know, with everything. Oh, we got a lot of people.
Hmm. Very good.
Yeah, if you got any questions, I mean, you can email me. My email's in my channel, both channels. I have another channel also, Tom Garvey Keto Cook. If you see up on the wall there, um, that's my main channel. This one was more for me to relax and to cook, just do my thing. And this actually, and I started a year ago in November,
Hmm.
and this one actually took off really well. I'm pretty proud of it. Um,
Which one is that?
just Sunday dinner, chef. Which
We
one?
have so many.
And then both of us have one together, seniors food
Food
and
in
life, that we would sort of do it and put it on the back burner. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
It's fun to do. Marie does most of the cooking, and that's all uncut. I don't edit none of that.
Nope.
What you see is what you get, and I tell you, some of it's look back on it and say, "Holy, we have no business being on with it in front of a camera."
I'm the meatball queen.
I got to tell you a quick story because every time we go to do something, as far as on that channel, okay, Marie, what are you gonna make? Meatballs. Last one you did was meatballs. We're gonna do them a different way. So I think we made meatballs 5 different ways. But it's fun just to put together and the idea of old traditional food. I don't mean old, but I mean we're old. I mean, but the way we were taught to do things, um, yeah. I mean, let me see. I'm losing my place here. It's fun to do, and just that it's us too. You know what I mean? What we do all day, how we keep ourselves, um, you know, busy and whatever.
Hmm.
So, and you'd think that we live out in Las Vegas, that it would be a woohoo, out here and there. I'm a homebody.
Yep.
I like being home. I like being around my family, and yeah.
Oh,
Holy
hi.
moly!
Hello.
Annie, how you doing, kiddo?
Happy
Nice to
New
see you.
Year.
Nice to see you. Hope everything's okay. Hope you're doing all right.
I love that name.
Yep. And smoking pot. God Almighty! Please, if anybody, please check out Annie's channel. Hold on a minute. I got to go.
Give her a wrench.
Yep. Hold on 1 minute.
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
give Mega Fred one first. Mega Fred, you're gonna get a wrench. I gotta give Terry a wrench. Okay, moderator. And Annie's pot. I hope everything is going good for you.
Yep. She's got some good stuff.
And Annie is my kind of home cook, boy. She does everything right, the right way. I love it. Her way. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Annie got one. Let me find Tara. Man, it's so good. We're just talking the other day. I'm saying there are a lot of people that I haven't seen on in a while, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody's hanging in there. I know that a lot of people don't click off and move on.
Right.
Everybody's pretty well pretty well there. Cook secret, everybody has. Yeah, that's right, Stephen. I mean, it's completely nuts. I just don't feel it. Don't feel right to me. Don't feel. It feels like everything's phony. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I just have a
It's
hard
for
time.
the
with that.
money.
Yeah, I just have a hard time with all that. Well, a lot of great people in. I really do appreciate it. I gotta get caught up on this thing here.
Remember when we were kids and you got homemade gifts and stuff, not from the store? Your mother or somebody gave you something that they made, or the food. It was homemade food.
I had a lot of crocheted stuff my grandmother would give me.
We both did. That's why you like the crochet channel.
Yeah.
Brings back memories. My mother crocheted everything.
That's funny stuff. And my mother, towards the end of her life, she was very sick and in the bed, and she had made an Afghan. It wasn't an Afghan. I think it was a cover for Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah.
That's how big it was. We actually had to take the yarn and stuff away from her. It was a hard thing to see, but in the same token, though, she could knit or approach. Oh God, I got in trouble. I got in trouble the other night, and I said to my name, "What are you knitting?" She said, "I'm crocheting."
Thank you. He does, and I eat it.
Yeah, I just hope everything's okay, and I know you went through some rough times, and I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you back.
Yes, the collab is a good channel.
Yeah, I'm involved with one, especially from the Sunday Dinner Chef, that's cooking from around the world, as and what we do. As a matter of fact, the one coming up now is going to be from Yemen, and I'm not that familiar with it, but I had to do some research on it, and it'll work. We'll get it together, do my version of it.
Well, a lot of the countries have the same kind of cuisine that we do.
It's
same ingredients.
Almost the same ingredients. Different. There's a few different different things on it, so
it's good to learn.
Yeah. Let me see. Hello, Stephen. Please, if you're not connected with one another, please do so. A lot of great people, a lot of great channels. That's what I'm saying. Watching other people cook and stuff like that is very intriguing to me, because I like to see how you do it. There's no right way or wrong way. I mean, if you're going to follow a French menu and stuff like that, it's got to be done this way, done that way. That's all well and good if you're a 5-star restaurant, or you're going to eat at home with a 5-star menu, which nobody does. Okay, it's every once in a while it's nice to go out, outside your box to do things. But in the same token, cook for your family. I try to get everybody involved. Like I said, my grandson, he's into it, and yeah.
I like the old way of cooking. You really don't have a recipe. And when you ask the old people what was the recipe, my mother always used to leave things out, so you had to watch her.
Marie says, what are you putting in there? She said a smidge.
A smidge.
That was a smidge. What are you talking about?
A dash.
But that's how it was done. If you're going to follow a recipe all the way down, it's almost can't be done. I mean, it's very hard to do, especially in bacon.
Bacon, you gotta be
you got to be pretty precise,
Yeah.
but in the same token, though, good. You know, you screw one
That's
thing
why
up.
I like watching his videos because I see all his tricks.
Yeah, you know, after a while, I started thinking about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
that's how you do it.
well, she starts out. She starts out with, um, so are you gonna be doing a video soon?
Yeah.
No. Why? Well, I just want to know what you were gonna cook, Marie. You ain't. I'm not gonna pull the wool over my eyes that way. Come on,
But what do you get when I cook?
food. I get good food. What are you talking about? I enjoy your cooking. I'm buttering the bread right
Yeah,
now.
right,
Everybody
right,
understand
Nice, Nance.
that?
Gee.
Why ain't this coming up? Yes, indeed.
Blanket. Okay.
Nice.
I can't crochet. My arthritis is bad, and I don't sew,
And you don't sew. I do the sewing.
and I don't iron.
Wash and wear.
Yep.
But I mean, the way clothes are nowadays, I mean,
Mhm.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we do too.
I am so intrigued with this. I was just telling everybody before that it's different, but it's similar. Okay,
Mhm.
I did some stuff from with everybody else that I'm involved with. We did some stuff, but it included some flatbreads and stuff like that. And I'm saying, you know what? That's a taco. I mean, but it's from Mexico all the way over,
Mhm.
to
Flatbread and the
all the flatbreads and the different breads and stuff like that, which on the other
Thank
channel
you.
I can't use, So appreciate that, Glam Doll. I really do. My mom crochets an oversized king
Yes.
blanket. Yeah, exactly.
and you appreciate it, don't you?
Yeah, I was Quinn. I was on with Charlotte one night,
Uh-huh.
and she's doing her crocheting, and I made the fatal mistake of saying, "What are you knitting?" Oh man, she read me the right act. But there again, Charlotte's a great supporter. She's a great person.
Mhm.
So I like to, joke with her a little bit like that. But everybody's, everybody that I know that we talk to on lives and stuff like that are all good people in my eyes.
Fireworks are starting already. Wow, that's early. What time
What
is
time
it?
is it here? I don't know.
It's
It's
only
4 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock there.
Oh, okay.
Almost 8 o'clock.
Well, either enjoy them or just hide in your room.
Yeah.
Oh, macrame. I used to do macrame. I love it. That's
Wow.
so cool. Very cool.
Stephen, I'm proud of her. I really am. That
Yes.
going into the nursing, I really am.
She's not a little girl
No,
anymore.
she's not. No, I used to love when she would do anything, and when she would talk.
It's
And,
so tasty.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna let me get through these comments here.
Mhm. And then you're gonna go cook because I'm getting very hungry.
Yeah, I gotta go cook. I
It's
tried.
getting dark out.
You see, I
4
tried.
o'clock.
It's not dark out for crying out loud. What are you, crazy?
It will be.
That's amazing. Anyway,
I
salute.
love you. Yeah. Oh, cool.
You know what? Every once in a while, when I do something and it goes, that's the other thing. I try to show exactly how it goes. If I make a mistake or something like that, I mean, there's times and then trying to edit. All right,
Yeah,
well, I'm going to
yeah.
cut that out. Cut that out. No, I stopped doing that because you know what? If there's a problem, I'm going to show it because it happens.
It is what it is.
Even in a restaurant scene or whatever, there's problems. I mean, I watched Emerald. All of a sudden, Emerald Lagasse's back on the scene again on YouTube, and he's got a YouTube channel that he goes, and he screws up left and right. I mean,
Yeah. Everybody does.
There's no way of getting around it.
Mhm.
But that's what it's that's what it's all about.
She makes hats for Christmas. Very cool. Oh yes, he's very good.
Yeah.
I like him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Done a few international dishes on my channel.
I fell in love with the cuisine now to go to. Yes. Yes.
And even your style of how you do things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You know, it's home cooking. That's
Yeah.
basically what it is. I mean, and it's good food.
Yep. I'm cooking this year for us. So on videos. Oh, cool.
Don't quit, Nance. I'll get mad if you quit.
Nancy will never quit.
No.
She's always busy. We love it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Annie, take care of yourself. You know we both love you. Glad to see you. Really am. I really am. It's already dark there. Whoa.
See? Told you it's dark somewhere.
Well, it's coming, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me 11 more.
Oh, Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Happy
Crazy
New
kid.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Crazy kids.
Yeah.
We'll always be crazy kids.
And that's the other
90
thing.
years old, we'll be crazy kids.
Yeah, I hope 90. I hope 90. I always told my daughter, I said, well, I can't wait to get old because I'm going to take the seat out of my car. Okay, I'm going to put a milk box in there. And all you're going to do is see my hands. Okay, you're not going to see my head. Just to ride around at rush hour, just to aggravate everybody.
You don't have to with me.
Yeah.
That's how I drive anyway. Oh.
That's funny as hell. Okay.
We should be closing up soon.
I'm gonna be running down here. See everybody. Ginger has a wrench, I believe.
She should have a wrench from before.
Why didn't Terry get one? Oh, she got one.
It's hard to see that.
No. Terry needs a wrench. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Make sure.
I think
Okay, so
everybody's got wrenches.
everybody that comes in like to give a wrench this way. You can go back and forth with one another. So on this new platform that I'm using here, this EVMux, works out really good. There's a lot of good features on it. I'm still getting my way around it. Next week or week after, I did a podcast on here directly without editing. Put a video up on it. Everything seems to work really well with it. So I'm pretty happy with it. This year, we're going to bring a lot more. I want to start bringing people up. Matter of fact, I'm going to contact a lot of you that are here right now to come up on and help me with my podcast. I'm going to do some interviews, basically about some health, what we eat, and that's all done on Tom's Real Food Podcast and also the Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, on that channel. This channel, I'm going to start probably not until March, but I'm going to start doing once a week or once a month. I think I'm going to start out with on here with different recipes and stuff like that. So,
Bye, Stephen.
Stephen, thank you so much for coming in.
Happy New Year.
Give Jacqueline a big hug from us. Tell her we're very proud of her. Very good. Very happy.
You too, Ginger.
Ginger, take care of yourself.
Everybody have a
Yeah.
wine.
That's it. Just steak
That's
and shrimp and some wine. Okay, thanks for coming in. I appreciate
Thank you.
it. Okay, we got to the end of the trail here.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody.
All right, listen, I want to thank everybody. Still 15 people in here. We're going to go over and see Lance and Simon, but I'm going to cook first because somebody's giving me the digs right here. And thank you, everybody, for coming in. I really appreciate the support. Really, I don't know what else to say about it. But here's to a good new year coming in. I wish everybody good health and good eating, good food. And you know what? Take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.